Trying to get the background there. There it is.
I'm too short.
Oops. I thought I was taking pictures. That's gotta look really dorky. All right, before we head back out into the shop, which is actually June 20th around this time, I believe, when it was recorded, which you would think would be hot. Here I am preparing a sweatshirt and my sweatpants out in the shop with mosquito spray. Because, first of all, it's still cold out there. It's still chilly enough to wear sweats and sweatshirts. And then, of course, the mosquitoes are so fierce that I have to drench myself in mosquito spray. At this point, you guys also know that the trailer will be here any day. And so I'm trying to think about how these forklift machines are going to fit inside the shop to lift up the case to put it on the trailer. And I've decided to go ahead and move that stack of wood that's by the garage door, the second door, not this main door that you see me standing in front of right now, but the other door next to it. Remember I stacked up all the supplies from Home Depot over there? Yep. So I decided to clean up this area over here and move everything to this side because the forklifts can't fit over here anyways, so it'd be a good area to stack all my supplies. And right now, on that piece of paper, it looks like a piece of wood. I'm making a Home Depot list. Gotta get more stuff, always. These are the shelves that go into the bathroom, right above the toilet next to the shower. And I've got to get the round-headed plugs, the rest of them put in here because I ran out and I had to order more. They came in a box. I don't think you saw me open that box just a minute ago. but I ordered 2 more boxes of them. And this is the vanity that connects to the the vanity holder that I made. Remember, the lights are going to be mounted on either side of that mirror, and then it just opens up, mounts on the wall. This is one of those times that I thought I had a spider crawling on my head. It happens quite a few times in that shop. Full of cobwebs and spiders. Good stuff. Okay, let's get some stain on those pieces I just cut for the vanity. And as you could tell, I didn't finish the vanity because I wanted to see what the mirror looked like when everything was together. Could I still open the door with my pieces of wood in there and things like that? And right now I just put some stain over the knobs, the round-headed plugs that you saw me put in just a few minutes ago. just making sure the lights are going to fit. I really like these lights that I got from, I believe it was Amazon, and they have a touch system where you touch it, and it's got two lights actually. It's got a blue ring that lights up like a night light, so you can find your way to the bathroom. And then it has, touch it again, and the main LED light comes on, which is really bright. So two of those, one on each side of the vanity, will be plenty in that bathroom. Next, I want to work on this bench, this pull-out chest that goes underneath that bench in the back. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've been working on it forever, right? But I burned out another bulb, and it's kind of a hassle to change these things. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before. It's a little bit to it. And they burn out usually when a moth gets in there and just kind of explodes. So, one less moth, but then you got to change your light bulbs, and they're kind of expensive. This halogen 500 watt bulbs aren't cheap. Now that we can see again, let's get those hinges put on and that new spring-loaded handle I bought for it too. So let me give you my little editorial on this sink now that it's been some time since I installed it. Um, I don't really like it now. And part of the reason is because of the vandalism. When they broke in, they chipped it, and it was my imagination that it wasn't very hard to chip. You know, didn't take much as far as I could tell. And then what didn't take much as well is they loosened it up. I don't know if they were looking for stuff and leaning on it and climbing over. I don't know, but it's super loose. And I've decided that if it's going to get that loose just from people breaking in, then I don't want to. Oh, here's the boss checking on progress. I don't know what she's talking about right there. Anyways, since I know it gets loose with not very much effort, I don't want to install it or repair it and reinstall it. I'm going to go with a rectangular sink, one that lays flat up there. I don't know the size yet. I think I picked it out, but I'm going to do a little more research on it first. Anyways, just to let you know about that sink. Even though it's really pretty, I really like it. It's just not practical for traveling around the country with. Yeah, and the boss said it was time to go in, so went in and had a late dinner with her. This is the next day, and you can see the weather's already changed again. I'm back to wearing cutoffs and shorts, I believe. So I decided I needed a bracket up top to tie into the studs. So just all I did was take a 2x2 and cut it, mounted it, stained it, put a piece on top of it as well. Not too complicated, pretty easy to add on. Yeah, experience has taught me that it's much easier to take the shelving brackets off and then put the polygel on than to try to do the polygel with the brackets in the way. It goes a lot quicker. And all you gotta do is take 8 screws out, put it back in when you're done. Plus I wanted to get all the nook and crannies. You see all those little spaces in the inside? Everything's getting poly coated. Water protection, water barrier. Alright, took it over to the sander and did the whole 80 grit, 120 grit on the sander. But now it's ready for stain. Okay, while that stain's drying, let's go back to the sink. I realized that I had to build some type of platform above the, what do you call it? The cabinet I built? What do you want to call it? Vanity, cabinet, whatever. The sink needed to sit on something that it could screw to. If you look underneath the bottom of the sink, that pipe that goes down, usually an S pipe, it's usually a P pipe, I believe, in an RV. I'm using a P pipe. It has to screw onto something. It has a nut and a washer, and you have to screw it down. So I need a platform that I could do that to. So I decided to build one on top of the vanity. I just want to tell you right now, this first design did not work. It was way too bulky, way too big. The 2x2s I was using, I believe they're 2x2s. They were just too thick. Yeah, so at this point I knew it was too thick. Even the faucet, I didn't like the way the faucet was not lining up correctly in the sink, so I stopped that project for now, went back to the staining and the vanity area. Wait, the vanity area? The mirror area, the cabinet area. At some point, I'm going to stop being stubborn and realize that this is too thick because I need a piece of plywood on top of it. And it's not going to work for the type of basin that I have. But let's see how stubborn I am. So as you can see, I've stopped the stubbornness, and I actually used the, I believe they're 1 by 1/2 inch pieces of wood that I used for the drawers. Remember, I used the thinner wood for the drawers, the interior of the drawers, and that's me doing a happy dance because I finally figured out how to do it. Now I've got to use the hole saw drill bit to make a hole big enough for the drain of the sink. Yep, then I took it over the sander, got all the rough edges smoothed out, and any glue that came through was sanded off as well. Time to do the happy dance, as I tell my grandson. Getting so close to being finished. I think I'm getting excited about these are the last few pieces of furniture I'm going to build before the trailer gets there. And I'm ready to put the trailer on and get the outside done. So I'm getting pretty excited. See the end of the tunnel. What's the expression? I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a tight fit. Oh, hurry, but not getting bigger either. Come on, Bubba. Come here. Come in our house. Okay, so this is going here. I can't hold it. And then, got it?
Ew, it's wet.
Hold the metal then. Okay, and then just hold the end of it. Just hold the end of it. You can hold this part of it. Okay, so we're gonna think about, so we're sitting here. Is it flat up against the wall? So just go higher. Right? A little higher. I think.
No.
So if I'm just sitting here chilling, can we go a little lower or not? Even if I'm sitting up straight. Ha 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 ha! Man, you're blocking the camera, that sucks. So what do you think, right about there? I hope I got that on video. That'd be awesome.
It just looks funny with just one.
Well, there'll be one over there too. Yeah, the heavy duty. See how low it's gotta go to, you know what I mean? Nobody can sit over here. Nobody can sit over here.
Just yeah, do one in the middle.
One right about the middle?
Yep.
Okay. Can you, is that about the middle? Right there? Can you take,
Above the one.
well, I'll level it, but can you take my pencil and, just go through the hole? So I decided to shelve that decision about where to put those shelves, and should we do two or do one. We ended up doing two, one on top of the other, and it ended up fitting just great. But you can see my comical help is sometimes very comical. Anyways, back to serious work. Do you remember this side had the spray foam expanded the wood beyond the 2x4 and it split out? So I wanted to cut that piece out of there and structure that, maybe put another extra 2x2 in there and fix it. And while I was doing that, I thought, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and put that other window in here. I have another window. I'm supposed to take it back to Home Depot and get it replaced because it was bent, but it still works. And rather than waiting for Home Depot to give me the money back and send me a new one and everything, I believe at this point they're back ordered anyway, so I'd be waiting who knows how long for the new window. I just decided to use the window that was there that's kind of bent and ended up working fine. So instead of having two windows on one side and one window on the other side, we ended up having two windows on one side and two windows on the other side. Cross breeze, it really does help. Now that I've lived in it, I'm really glad that I did that. Seriously. Look at the wind blowing the trees over there. High clouds. I don't think we're going to get any storms, but be on the lookout just in case. You never know with Minnesota. So this mess over here. I don't have any lights on. Turn some lights on. Look at that mess. What is that mess? You destroyed the camper. What? What? No. Nope. Alright, we got some lights on, buddy. Why don't you go inside? Hey, 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 come here. Come here. Come on. Get inside. Go on. Not without me, huh? So I realized that I have, I really hope I do. Okay, so I have 2 windows over there. Got 2 windows here, and I got 1 in the bathroom. 1 in the bathroom. It says 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure I have 7 windows total. Okay, because I have, how many windows over here? 4 windows over here. And I have 1 window in, 2, 3 windows in. So yeah, I have 7 windows, so I have enough. I'm glad I didn't miscount. I would be not happy right now. I hope you can hear me with that fan going. Anyways, I'm going to talk loud, so forgive me. I'm going to put Kipper inside in a minute too. Just wondering about this weather. So, you see how those 2 windows are over there? I'm going to do the same thing over here. I wasn't going to do that, remember, because of the cooktop, but looking inside there's just a lot of room. There's plenty of room. So, like where that first shelf is, if that's where the cooktop is, the windows will be fine. Even if I have mini blinds up there, we can just lift the blinds. We need more windows. And if you look up front here, look at all those studs up there. I just don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with any of that. Now I took my bracket piece apart, as you can see. Remember, this was the bracket piece for the camper to hold this front end up, but now it's all framed in, so it doesn't really need to hold anything. So I'm not too worried about that now. So, man, crazy wind, right, buddy? So I got plenty of room here to do my what's it called? Oh, I just got something right in my eye. Seriously? Oh, dang it. Ugh, I can't stand this place. You heard me say that a lot lately? So close to being done and getting out of here, and it seems like we're so far, like being held up. What is that noise? Okay, just a truck going by. Woo. Oh my god. Tornado! Anyway, so I have plenty of room here to do my the header for the window and the support pieces. So, and then I went ahead and made this bigger because if you see in the video, I cut this too far over. I actually thought there was 2. You know, I double line the studs sometimes. I thought there was 2 there. Well, there's going to be 2 there now, and then I'm going to put another one here. So I get a little more support because I didn't like the way it was a little too wobbly for my taste. So, all right, well, we got work to do. I'm going to try to get this window done today before the weather changes. I'm going to frame out the window first with the window frame, and then I'll build the header to match in there and the support pieces. And then I'll use that as my guide to cut out the window. And I think what I'll do is in the corners I'll drill. I hate when people point at videos, so I'm sorry. I need a laser pointer. I'll do drill holes in each spot and then push the sawzall through and then cut along. I'm pretty sure I have a fine tooth that saws all the way. Okay, you don't like it out here, do you? Well, let me get him in and I'm going to get to work. Come on, buddy, let's go. I'll get you inside. And the bugs are back. Look at all those bugs. I just swept. Ridiculous.